we got some goodies. Had a great time. We're looking forward to doing it again.
Marine, huh?
Oh, he loves me. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the journey. All right, well, it's been a pretty fun week. I got a few pieces in. We got to go to Raleigh to visit some coin shops, hang out with some folks. It's just been good all around. So take a few minutes, kick back, and check out everything that's happened over the course of this past week. I've got to start off this video by saying it's always awesome to get to meet up with other people in the community. And that's exactly what we did over the course of this past week. Last Friday, I didn't make much in the way of trips to the shops. Mr. Warren was on vacation, and I did not go to much of the other shops other than Silver Eagle. I was trying to maintain my finances for a trip to Raleigh on Saturday. I didn't get nearly as much video as I would like to have. I just got so caught up in just hanging out and having fun, I didn't think that much to grabbing my camera. I did get a little bit, and I'll show it to you as we get through things. But of course, on Friday, I did go over to Silver Eagle. I wanted to say hello, see how everybody was doing. And of course, I'm going to pick up something while I'm there. So let's take a gander at the couple things that I picked up. All right, well, I'm here at Silver Eagle. We're going to go inside and check it out. A gentleman I was hoping to see here today is not here, so that kind of sucks, but hopefully we'll get us a little goodie. Let's go check things out. They had quite a large selection of things in. Everything was stocked pretty heavy. And over in their generic bin, there was some stuff I really didn't expect to see. Like this Truth Series lion. I've been wanting one of these for quite a while. I've never seen one in a shop. Only maybe online, SD bullion, things like that. Absolutely love it. Let's get some light on the subject. The detail on it is superb. It's very well made. From Nui 2021. I picked this up for I do believe was $32, and I am digging it. I really like it. That was my first pickup for the week. My intention when I got there was to buy a 1-ounce silver bar, and that was going to be it. But they had so much stuff in, they had a couple things that caught my eye, just like that True Series coin and this D-Day coin. The detail on this is phenomenal. Again, I picked this up for $32, and it is a beautiful coin. I am in love with this thing. That's all I picked up on Friday. Like I said, I didn't want to spend too much because I had to make sure my budget was straight for the weekend. So I did finish out my work day and I headed on home. My plan Saturday morning was to go pick up Kraken Travis and his wife, and we were going to be heading up to Raleigh to meet with Silver and Gold Stack Attack, Chuck Stacks, and possibly a couple others. It is Saturday morning, the 20th, and we are heading over to Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm on my way now to go pick up Stacking with Kraken and his wife. We're going to meet some of the guys over in Raleigh at one of the coin shops, and we're going to do a little bit of a coin shop crawl. I'm not sure how many shops we're going to go to, 2 or 3 for sure, but we'll have to wait and see how everything goes. Hopefully we'll find some real treasures, and I'm here to take you all along with me. So I hope you enjoy the ride. So kick back, follow along, and let's see what we can find. All right, y'all, we are heading on to Raleigh. I have got Kraken and Mary. Somebody doesn't have their seatbelt on, so my car is going to fuss at us.
That would be Mary.
But we are heading out, and we'll let you know when we get there. So we jumped on I-95 and headed to Raleigh. Our plan there was to go to 2 or 3 coin shops. There's not much open on the weekends. We did first go to Rare Coins of Raleigh. All right, we are here, Rare Coins of Raleigh. We're about 30 minutes. So we got to wait for some of the guys to get here. So we're going to chill out, hang out, just have some chit chat, but we'll see. Maybe they'll let us film inside today. We were the first ones to arrive, but not long after that, other folks had started arriving as well. A gentleman named Mark, he came out to hang out with us, and he was an awesome guy to meet. Silver and Gold Stack Attack, he showed up. All things silver showed up, but Chuck Stacks was nowhere to be found. We were all kind of kidding. It's like, well, maybe he just forgot to set an alarm. Who knows? But while we were sitting there waiting for the store to open, the gentleman running the store, he did show up, and he didn't look too happy. He went inside, and we waited a little bit longer for Chuck Stacks to show up, but he did not, so we all decided to go ahead on in. Before we went in, another group of folks had gone in with boxes full of stuff, so it looks like they had a lot to sell. But sadly, when we went in, we were greeted with a gentleman basically telling us he was not going to be helping us. He said he's got too much going on. He really can't keep up with everybody, keep an eye on everybody. And I have to sadly say he was quite rude about it. In the end, we did not spend a single dime in there. We were there for a short period of time, hoping that we would be able to maybe even look at something, but things just kept getting worse and worse inside. So we all just said, the heck with it, let's go on over to the next place, and that's what we did. From there, we headed over to Kris Kringle Coins. The gentleman that owns the place is quite a nice guy, very knowledgeable and very talkative. He had quite a decent selection, and I did pick up a couple things while I was there, and so did a couple other folks. All right, Kris Kringle Coins. We had a bust over at Rare Coins of Raleigh, but maybe we'll get something better over here. We will find out shortly. So let's take a gander at the two things that I picked up. Both of these I picked up for $35 a piece, and the first one here is a funnel web spider. This is put out from the Perth Mint in Australia. I do not have a capsule large enough to fit this. I did order some more, but I was completely out. So for now, it's going to stay right in here. Got the P there for the Perth Mint. These can be quite difficult to find. But he had another one in there, and I had never seen before this exact coin and a different finish. I didn't know they did two different versions. So I picked them both up, $35 a piece, and I was really happy to have them. I do have one of these already, but finding these, in the mid 30s isn't that bad at all. I have seen these as high as 50 a piece. Right now you can get them 35 to 40, but the price on them jumps up and down. So when he told me 35, I told him I would take them both. So that's what I picked up from Kris Kringle Coins, and I'm really happy to have them. We did spend some time looking at a whole lot of different things, and including some currency, some gold, some shipwreck stuff, all kinds of goodies he had inside the store. I did talk with the owner while I was there about possibly doing an interview next time I was in, and he said absolutely. Any advertising is good advertising and more than welcome to do it. So I said, all right, next time I come in, I'll bring my video stuff with me and we will put together an interview. A couple people got pieces while we were there, but not a whole lot. In the end, the day just turned out to be a day to hang out, but we didn't buy a whole lot in terms of silver or gold. But that's okay. Hanging out with the guys is always a lot of fun, regardless of what we're doing. But from there, all things silver had to go. He had some stuff he had to do. He did have his daughter with him, and they had some prior obligations for the day. One of the things all things silver was looking at inside the store was a Steamboat Willie round. But the price on it was way too high. If I'm not mistaken, it was like $90 or something like that, which is insanely high for this piece. It's just a basic bullion. I did recently pick one up for the low 30s at the last coin show we went to. So I did tell All Things Silver, if you want one, I've got an extra one. Send me your shipping address and I'll get it out to you. So All Things Silver, if you're watching, if you still want one of these, let me know and I will get it out to you. I've got one right here. I have one I got from Raven and I've got one from the coin show. So I do have the extra. I'll be more than happy to send it out to you. Just let me know. And by this time, we had still not heard anything from Chuck Stack, so I was really starting to worry. We weren't getting any phone calls back. We weren't being able to get any kind of messaging back, anything. I was really debating on heading over to his house to see if he was okay. But needless to say, we finally did hear back from him not long after we were leaving Kris Kringle's, and he woke up sick that morning. He did apologize for not being able to meet with us, and hopefully we'll be able to check him out next time we're in town. But from there, we did head over to Chili's for lunch. Myself, Kraken Travis, Kraken Mary, Silver and Gold Stack Attack, and Mark all went over there and had a wonderful lunch. Had plenty of great conversation, hanging out and just having fun. As I said before, it's always a blast to get to hang out with others, especially members of the community. It's always a wonderful time. So if you ever get to go to a coin show or just a meetup to meet up with other members of the community, you should do it. It's a lot of fun and I'm sure you will love it. After we had lunch, we all decided it was time to call it a day and head our separate ways. All right, well, we're finishing up lunch. We didn't get a whole lot today, but we had a good time. I'm not going to show anybody's faces, but yeah, we had a good one. Oh, I see the cameras on this side. Ha ha!
Nobody's face.
I see faces. I see faces. Woohoo! He's going to give me a kiss. We got some goodies. Had a great time. We're looking forward to doing it again. Oh, he loves me. We all said our farewells and headed out on our way home. We got back into town to drop off Kraken Travis and his wife. Before we did stop by a local pawn shop that from time to time has silver at a really good price. But he was out of stock, so we weren't able to get anything. We did make a couple other stops. I dropped them off, and then I headed home. So in the end, it was a great day, no issues at all. The weather was quite nice and was wonderful company. I can't wait to do it again. It's always so much fun. I also recently put out a mail call video, and in that mail call, I got an item from Michael Stacking. And it was my very first Una and the Lion. This is the new version 2, and I love it. I have not seen one of these in person. I do absolutely love the design. The Royal Mint's background etching that they put on these bars is a beauty. What a wonderful piece of silver. That was pretty much it for my adventuring around for the course of the week, but I did get another letter, and this one was from the Asset Stacker. Inside of here was his new poker chip. He actually decided to make this one a little bit fun-hearted, lighthearted, and you can see here, seeing you again makes me miss quarantine. I absolutely love it. Nice, cutesy little design. Very lighthearted. Thank you so much for sending this over. Let me grab the book and we'll add it in with your other. And there you go, my friend. Got you right beside your other one. Nice and secure in the book. Wonderful. Love the design. Nice choices. Wonderful colors. Bright and vibrant. And again, very lighthearted. Thank you so much for sending it over. I do want to take a minute to thank so many of you for the wonderful feedback that you gave me on my vlog style video that I did last week. I was hoping to do something like that again this week, but again, I didn't even think to grab my camera while we were out and about. So what little bit I got, hopefully it's okay, but I do hope to start doing that more often. I just got to turn it into part of my routine. But again, I thank you all for your wonderful support. Let me take a quick second to thank all my members. You all are absolutely wonderful. I do want to let you all know that I'm getting ready to start a little members giveaway, so y'all keep your eyes out for that. But that's what I got for you in this video. As always, I thank you for taking a few minutes to watch the video. Remember to like and subscribe and comment down below, and as always, remember to follow along on my silver journey. We'll see you in the next one. God bless.